Awoona. All right, we have our dynamic warm-up now. We also got our hairs up this time. It doesn't fall out into our face. So we're gonna start back in that tabletop position and then find our way back to our downward facing dog. So go ahead and tuck the toes, engage the lower abdominals, and then lift the hips to the sky. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Bend into your knees, melt your hips to the sky, chest to thighs, and press the floor away from you. One more biggest breath in, and biggest breath out. Like a wave, ripple forward, sending your energy out through your heels and your crown at the same time to find your nice plank. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, drive those hips back up to the sky. This time, think about lengthening crown to sky and heels in opposite or crown to one direction and heels towards opposite direction. Inhale to find length. Exhale, lift those hips, downward facing dog. We'll flow here. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Noticing the strength in your push and the lift and the space in your hips for the down dog. Inhaling length. Exhaling expansion. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more, inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to plank. Bring your left knee down to the floor. Kickstand your left foot out to the side. And then turn your right toes to face the side. Squeeze your left glute and reach your right fingertips to the sky. We're in a side plank here. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, bring that hand back down and step the left foot back. Draw the right knee down. Kickstand your right leg out to the side. Rotate your left foot. Reach your left arm up to the sky and squeeze your right glute. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring that left hand back down to the mat. Step your left foot back. That's our side plank position. Option here to add a push-up in between with either the knees down or lifted. Squeezing the glutes, pressing the floor away from us. And then kickstand, open to the right. Big breath in. Exhale, back to your plank or knees position. Big push up. Inhale, side plank. Option to find your side plank with both feet stacked, or continuing to kickstand the bottom leg. Inhale to side plank. Exhale to plank. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, plank. Inhale, resist. Exhale, push. Two more each side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plank. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. Finding your side plank position. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, contract through the obliques, send that fingertip underneath for a little thread the needle. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Finding your plank, and then changing your side plank to the opposite side, finding length. Exhale, thread the needle, use those obliques. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curve. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Last two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bring yourself back through your plank position. And then bring your knees down to the floor. Sweep your feet off to the side and sit on back. A little tricep dip. Bringing your hands behind you on the floor. Fingertips are going to face forward. And then straighten through the arms and lift that proud chest up towards the sun. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out. Hinging at the elbows. Lower yourself down. Exhale, push. Use those triceps. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Optional, lift your hips for this one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Two more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Bringing your hips down to the floor. Scoot yourself forward in your space and bring yourself all the way down to your back. Aligning your feet and knees in line with your hips. Place your arms down by your sides, palms down to the floor. Start by scooping your pelvis and then lift your hips up to the sky. Make sure the energy is happening in the glutes. We're not overusing our back, just the glutes here. Inhale, tap. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, tap. Exhale, squeeze. This is preparing us for our squat. So we want to make sure that we're feeling the hinge as well as the activation of the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the inner thighs, the outer thighs, and connect that all the way down through our feet in all four quadrants. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Good. Here, squeeze the glutes just one more inch. Exhale. We're going to disengage just your left hip and then squeeze it back. Disengage just your right and reactivate. Glute, hip, march. Inhale. Exhale. Four more. 3, 2, and good. Bring your hips down to the floor, knees into chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your feet down to the floor, palms to the floor. Scoop the pelvis to lift the hips. Start with your hips up, lift just one leg. Big breath in. Exhale, put it down. Pick up your opposite leg. Exhale, put it down. March it out here. Right. That sun feels so nice. You can try 2 marches in, 2 marches out. Last 2. Bring your hips down, bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice big hug. Exhale, release back down. Feet come back down to floor, palms to floor, scoop the pelvis, lift the hips. This time extend one leg to the sky, tap the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. Scoop the pelvis, lift the hips, extend the leg. Tap, exhale to lift. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips come down, knees come in. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Big breath in. Big breath out. Doing so good. Bringing your legs to the sky over your hips. Reaching your fingertips up to the sky. Keep the low back on the floor by pulling the belly button towards the spine and lengthening the low back. Take a big breath in as you lower one heel towards the floor. Exhale, raise it back up. Alternate here for 20. Inhale. Exhale. 10 with each leg, 20 total. Last two each side. Last one. And done. Option to bend the knees just slightly here. Think about the knee over the hip so that we're not coming up too much. Keep that challenge in the lower abdominals. This time we're going to curl head, neck, and shoulders off the mat using our exhale. Exhale starts that contraction. Peel head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself back down, hands come down to the sides, and then we're going to use the opposite. Use your lower abdominals to peel the hips off of the floor. Big breath in. Exhale starts the contraction. Inhale down. Exhale, curl. Try not to use momentum, try to use the strength of your abdominals. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice big hug. And that is your dynamic warm-up.